three comics are auditioning here tonight at last, make their debut. Please give a nice warm welcome to your first one, Drew Lopez.
Hello, Seattle. What a weird energy we were ready to tonight together. So glad I could come out from Bremerton for this. I know I'm not from there. I drove from Bremerton. I only lived there temporarily. I'm from somewhere much worse though. I'm from a place in California called Needles, California. And no one knows what that is, thank God. Okay, cool. Keep on living the lives that you're living. Because I graduated from an AM/PM. I'm an AM/PM alumnus. That's all that's there. It's just a ghost town. Like there's 5,000 people there in the 90s when I lived there. And I feel like that just included all the ghosts that lived there too. Like, there wasn't really that many people that lived there. So yeah, growing up, like I always wondered like, why is Amy Winehouse our school mascot? You know what I mean? But it made sense over time. I guess they just named the town after the citizens' favorite pastime, so that's cool. No, I have a weird upbringing. Like I've gone from, I was raised poor in a trailer, and then I got rich and then we got poor again, and then I got rich on my own, and now I'm poor again on my own. So I'm like well-rounded as a person. It's good. It's good to get poor on your own. Get rich and then get poor again. You gotta know both sides. So growing up though, like I grew up in a trailer in Needles, but my trailer was my grandparents, and it was on their property, and it was a double wide, and it was like pretty nice and stuff. Like we had decor and stuff. We had more than one couch, not just the one in the front yard, but we had one on the inside too. It was nice. And all my friends, like they lived in a trailer park, you know, so like I thought I was better than them. So, I was like, how disillusioned are you to think that you're better than someone just because you have more trailer than them? Like, bitch, it's still a trailer. Like I like to think of it as like some white trash privilege, you know what I mean? But yeah, believe it or not, Lopez is my actual real last name. I did not marry into that. I was actually raised to be Mexican. I've been white for 10 years since I moved to Washington. It's been a really weird transition for me. A lot of new foundation. Ladies, you know what's up. I gotta match the neck to the face now with the hands. It's a little rough. A little rough. I'm like a drag queen out here. We're just doing full body every day. No, but for real, I was raised in a household that was half Catholic and half Lutheran, which is basically the equivalent of like when you see those two restaurants in the same building and it's like a Taco Bell and a KFC. It's like, why are they doing this? Do they know that divorce exists? No, they're just like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And it didn't work out, shocker. But I'm grateful. So I always thought that I was Mexican growing up. And when I was 26, my grandparents got their 23andMe done. And it turns out that I am not a beautiful Spanglish mamacita. I'm not related to J-Lo. Broke my heart. What we are is we are not half Mexican and half Spanish. What we are is we're half Spanish and half German. So, really rough to think that you're like a hot mamacita and then go from like Spanglish to Sperman real fast, you know? Not the same sex appeal whatsoever. Like, I'm glad, like, I'm still curvy, you know what I mean, but I'm hairy. Like, I got that hair like George Lopez, the hips like Jennifer Lopez, you know what I mean? It's not the same. I got an unhappy trail, you guys, I'm not fucking around. It's my own personal trail of tears, just when I cry trying to shave it. Tomorrow's a new day. No, but you know, like my hips don't lie, but my upper lip hair definitely does. For sure. I have been in a happy relationship for 4 years, not with a woman. Gotcha, bitches. But what is it that gives me away? I'm obviously bisexual. Yes, visually, it's the haircut, and I'm pansexual though. And that just means I'm like a hoe. I just like everything. We can't decide. So, yeah, I've been happy though, and I am glad I'm not dating anymore because it's a fucking train wreck. But I have a lot of friends who do. So, I want to come up with a new app for mentally unstable people in their youth. And I want to call it Unhinged. Are you guys with me? You guys get related on like your childhood trauma, you know what I mean? What meds you're on, misdemeanors. Like let's say you like match up with like and someone who got like beat with their dad, or like beat by their dad growing up too, right? And be like, oh my God, your dad used to beat you too. We're gonna relate so hard on this. Just be like, I want you to choke me like my dad did. Or like for me, you know, like I had an eating disorder growing up, and that would have been really helpful on a dating site, you know, like they take me out to dinner and they're like, I know exactly what she wants. Nothing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with a one-liner real quick. Thank you guys for having me. So I recently bought a Tesla, but it's not for the environment. It's because I've always wanted to see what it's like to give roadhead while I'm driving. All right, that's my time. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm Drew Lopez.
Keep it going for Drew Lopez, everyone. And keep that applause going for your next meeting. The very funny